Hi, I'm Kate Ward, and this is your Dickman Farms Smart Gardening Tip. And wanted to talk to you a little bit about a couple of things we hear in the garden center. Hey Kate, hey everybody, I have this spot and I don't know what to do with it. It is just hot. What can I put out there for the summer? And so we wanted to talk to you about a couple of things that are in full sun and say, oh, what's going to take all that sun? Well, one of the things with full sun that we should know is that it's actually probably not the sun that's causing the trouble. It's the heat. So there's no heat in an oven, or there's no sun in an oven, but it's hot and things cook, and same idea for summer. So what are some plants that if you have a spot that acts like an oven for the summer, what's going to work for you? Now in containers, there's a tried and true plant everybody knows, that's geranium. So look at that color, fantastic color on that plant. And geraniums are very forgiving of hot, dry, arid regions. And so that's going to do very well in that hot, on the root system, that have an oven-like situation. Another one is this plant called Kufia. So Kufia is also going to do quite well. Beautiful little flowers, gets nice and full, and it's also going to take that hot space just fine. And look, there's other types of geraniums. Here's a trailing one. This is called an ivy geranium because it acts like an ivy and it trails down. Now, maybe you have a full sun location that maybe has some clay and you want to put it in the ground instead of in a container. Try something like these. These are Angelonias, and Angelonia is fantastic because Angelonia tolerates clay just fine. Out in front of our garden center, we've actually planted this right in the ground and it just keeps going all summer. It's super easy. The other one that's a wonderful summer flowering annual are pentas, and they come in this great, this is just like rich, ladies, lipstick red. Here, it's also very good for your insects. It's very good for pollinators, so summer pollinators will enjoy this. Now, conversely, we also hear, oh, but I got a shady spot. Nothing grows in shade. There's no color for shade. Well, guess what? Haha, look at this. Didn't even notice it in here, did you? These are, that's right, tried and true impatiens. Impatiens are wonderful. They have all these great colors, specifically hot. They like shady locations. They don't want to be out in the sun. Another one you might have never heard of, these are begonias. This is a type of begonia, and look at that. We're talking texture. I have this plant. This is another type of impatient called New Guinea. So these are all plants that are going to do really well in shade. So these are plants, I don't have anything for shade. Well, that you don't get much more color than that for shade. Want something a little tall and a little different? Try a caladium. Neat tropical looking leaves, do just fine in shade. And finally, another plant that I have here, this is called a croton. This will do shade just fine. Bright shade, it'll do just fine, really neat, and it would play wonderfully with some of these other guys. Look at that. So hopefully that's giving you some ideas on what you can do with a couple hot spots or shady spots. Gonna help you with some solutions. So can't wait to see you, and until we do, this has been your Dickman Farms Smart Gardening Tip.